Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tatevik Mkrtoumian, and in this video we're going to talk about the ballet basic battement tendu. So we can do battement tendu from first position or from fifth position. I'm going to explain you today a regular battement tendu en croix from the first position, a very basic movement, and explain you what it's for. So when you're starting in first position, you go 1, circumambulation, 3, 4. The most important and the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your center on your standing leg. So you have a working leg, the leg that is doing the exercise, and then you also have the standing leg, that's the leg you're standing on. Very important to transfer the weight before you start in order to be able to move the leg, the working leg, freely in all directions. So you have, for example, a combination en croix, which means front, side, back, side. So you're drawing across with your feet on the floor. That's what en croix really means. So your center is standing on the toes. When you transfer the weight, keep the hips and the shoulders straight. So imagine like your body is an aquarium with water, and when you transfer the weight, don't let the water fall. So keep your body straight. This is your aquarium. You put your center on the toes. Yes, keeping everything straight without going anyhow sideways. So that's the first thing. And when you transfer the weight, it has to be invisible. Now the movement starts from the heel. You go heel, front, toes come in delay, and you brush your foot through the floor like you're going to be scraping the polish of the floor. Through demi-pointe into pointe. Now think about the directions, because when you're doing battement tendu front, your toes have to arrive exactly in front of your heel. So this has to be one straight line. If for example I would be standing with this heel on this tape, with my standing heel on this tape, then I would have to get my battement tendu front and back on the same tape. So cross the directions when you're doing this. So you go heel, front, through demi-pointe, you stretch your feet pointe, and then you're coming back reversed. The toes go back and the heel comes in delay. Now when you're going to close, you're going to pull up from the hips to make sure your leg is placed to come back. So quite a lot of things to think about here. Keeping your weight the whole time on your standing leg. Heel, front, stretch, toes, back, pull up. Yes, then we go to the side, demi-pointe through the floor, scraping the polish of the floor, through demi-pointe, stretching your toes, keeping your legs turned out from the hip joint. So this leg is also actively turning to the bar, and this leg is actively turning out while you're standing on your standing leg. And you're coming back through demi-pointe, closing into first position. Then we're going to go back. Toes go back, cross the leg behind you, make sure the knee looks to the side and the heel is down. When you're looking at yourself in the mirror there, you're not supposed to see the heel. So the heel has to be down, turned to the floor, and then you're coming back. Heel comes front. So when we went forward, it was heel front, toes back. When we're going to the back, it's toes back, heel front, the reverse. And then we're going again to the side through demi-pointe brush and coming back. So this exercise trains the inner thighs of your legs, teaches your legs the correct directions, because later on you're going to lift the legs or you're going to be doing développés. It doesn't matter what you're going to be doing later on. The battement tendu is a very important basic. They're going to teach your legs to turn out from the hips, to move in the correct directions, in the correct ways, and warm up the inner thighs. This last movement that you're doing at the end of the battement tendu, this one is also strengthening the ankles and the toes. And the stronger the ankles and the toes will be, the more stability you will have in the ankles and the more strength you will have in the ankles, so you will also jump better. So this little moment when you're going this is also very, very important when you're learning battement tendu. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you liked this video and it was helpful and interesting for you. Remember to think about all these basic movements and the basic information that you need to do all these exercises correctly. We made a little playlist for you where you can find all kinds of different basic exercises. Like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you all very much for watching. A lot of love to you. See you in my next video. Bye!